Welcome to Racism Unfiltered, White Women Talk. We're happy to have you here. I'm Kim,
I'm Michelle.
and we're going to be discussing a number of incredible topics with you. I just did a post on misinformation and kind of clearing up some misinformation. And one of the things I talked about was Tim Walsh when he said to put that he wanted to put, and I believe he did, put feminine and hygiene products in the boys'
Yeah,
locker.
yeah,
And
I
that
love when
was
I'm
taken and snatched and made to be, and again, it's not a word. If I had to pick my second one, this isn't a word that's been demonized, but it's an act that was demonized and made to sound insane. And people don't understand because they don't do a deep dive. Well, why would he do that? Well, the far right, or just the right, or the GOP, decided he did that because he wants to turn everyone into a transgender person. And they believe it. And I'm laughing. I was an athlete.
sure that's not possible.
In high
Yeah.
school, I was an athlete, and in college, I played college tennis and I played high school tennis on a very, very competitive team in Southern California. And
Awesome.
when you go to a locker room of
Yeah.
another team to play an away game, you
Yep.
get the boys' locker room. That's where all the girls go, to the boys' locker room, because they don't go to the girls' locker room because the team
Because
is
their
not.
other team is there.
Yes. And so sometimes the women, young women in high school will need a feminine hygiene product, and that is why. That makes sense.
Right.
It's being thoughtful.
Right.
But that was taken and demonized. So I don't know if it's cheating, but that's my second thing, is
Yeah.
taking something like that and demonizing it. And it's a lot like demonizing a word, because it's taking the truth and instead of doing a deep dive, well, what is that academic real meaning? What is that really supposed to mean? And it's renaming it something really bad. And yes, it does sound ridiculous,
Right.
but it's because
Right.
you're not willing to do.
Not getting the whole story. You're
Yeah, they're
not
not willing
getting
to
the whole
analyze
concept.
and think, well, why would somebody do that? So they're making up some crazy.
Why is it that they, the right, or whoever you want to call them, the alt-right, are able to demonize these words so amazingly? They're brilliant. I mean, that's what's so insane, is that all of this demonization works. And for some reason, I don't feel that you know that we're able to do that. What word can we take to change, right? To make it something that means something amazing when they think it means something awful, right? I mean, I just, the way their minds work is so mind blowing that it just amazes me how brilliant white supremacy really is, because it is masterful in really understanding the human psyche and knowing how gullible we all are, knowing how much self-hatred that we have, for ourselves, which I think is really a bigger reason as to why we're so easily moved and inclined to hate or to demonize. And it's a whole nother story, but it's just kind of sad, because I feel like good always weighs out over evil,
In the
right?
long
And
run.
so,
Yeah,
you know,
in the
yeah,
long
we
run.
have to, take these words back, and we have to use them anyway, and use them the way we want to use them and how we want to use them, and not be afraid of that,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
I will always still continue to use those words and support those efforts of feminine hygiene products in the restrooms, no matter who wants to use them.
You know what the
Uh,
funny thing, Michelle, like I say, is like my kid can't get a freaking aspirin at the nurse's office.
right.
Yet Trump says that the transgender kids are getting full on surgeries, and I'm like, my kid can't get an Advil if she has a headache. What the heck?
Did you see in Texas they were voting on the Furries Act, that they literally wanted to stop schools from putting litter boxes in schools for kids. And James, I forget his last name, he's a Democrat in Texas. He was like, so name one school that has a litter box for the kids.
Where is this happening?
Doesn't exist.
It's
Doesn't exist. They were like, no, it doesn't really exist. It's not really a thing, but
it's like
it
hilarious,
sounds good in this bill.
right?
Sounds good, and it gets people riled up, that they think that the teachers are making kids dress up as cats and wanting to be cats and to use a litter box.
The same
Like
thing
you
with,
can't even make this shit up. Like I just like, I mean, if it wasn't horrific, it would be funny. I
funny, and
like
you're thinking, where's this happening? It's not. Thank you so much for being here with us.
we truly hope this conversation sparked some new thoughts and perspectives, maybe even challenged you in ways you hadn't expected.
Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell. Follow us on social media. Our information will be in the descriptions below.